for this one. Great to have you with us, everybody, live on 2K Sports. To call the game with our analysts, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. So Phoenix will get the first possession. So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Thomas is the point with Bradley to his side. Olynyk is out there with Jerebko, and it's Crowder in at small forward.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
Tell you what, guys, it was a bit of a mixed bag for Eric Bledsoe last season. Average career highs in rebounds and assists. Those were the good parts. But for some reason, the field goal and three-point percentages dropped 30-plus points.
For the threes. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And here's Phoenix. Here's Booker. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
It doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
And Thomas, here we go. Bradley, no one around him. That's in there. Thomas with the assist.
And I like how he draws the attention on the inside and then a nice little kick out in rhythm for the jump.
Back to Bledsoe. Now here's Booker, guarded by Bradley. On the wing, Chandler. 6 to shoot. The Suns need to get a shot off. A shot by Knight, no good.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
And the shot's good from Crowder.
Man, he's got a tremendous ability to knock it down from deep. I mean, that's a big-time triple.
No doubt that's a difficult shot. You're talking 3 or 4 feet beyond the arc.
Took him no time at all.
Or at least it looked as though it sounded like, we'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
Here's your Jerebko. Back to Thomas. Olynyk the basket to Jerebko. Thomas. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Suns have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. The Phoenix Suns weren't terrible at home by any means last year. They ended up over 500, but Greg, they weren't quite dominant enough at home to get in the play.
That's a great point. I mean, they finished the year +3 in terms of wins at home. Not bad, but not good enough when you're talking about that Western Conference.
Here's Thomas after Eric Bledsoe's score. Knight kicks to Bledsoe. Pass to Chandler. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. The 3 from Dudley. Another 3 for Phoenix.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open? You know, when you talk about the Suns, their play at home sums up their season. When you are just above average in the West, you won't be in the playoffs. You've got to be really good at home to make it in the West in the playoffs.
Jerebko dishes to Thomas. And they get it. Can't get it to go. Some solid defense from Knight. He kicks to Booker. Out to the right wing. And it's Bledsoe out to 5. Now here's Crowder. Tight defense on him. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And Phoenix had some turnover issues at home last year. But overall, to drive this home, they just were okay here in this building, and that's not going to cut.
To the middle. Got a piece of it. Here's Jerebko. Not enough on that one as it misses. Phoenix leading by 11. And the wide open shot from Bledsoe. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
Here's Bledsoe. He's got 5. Shot is off. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Here's Crowder. Off target with his 3. Phoenix has gone 4 of 5 from three-point land to get things going here in the first. A nice shot by Knight.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Jerebko can't get it to go. The finish, and Knight slams it in.
How about the start that they've gotten off to here? Huge lead, and we're still in the first quarter.
And, guys, it hasn't just been the scoring. I mean, they're playing tremendous defense, too. Really nice dime dropping there. Playmaking ability is exactly what you get from Isaiah Thomas.
And Tyson Chandler, known for being a great teammate, very vocal leader, certainly. He talked about
players do the policing.
Don't you need a player like this, Chandler's caliber and character, Greg, to make that kind of a teamwork? Have that feel in the locker room, that leadership role that everybody believes in and respects.
No doubt about it, Kevin. And that weighty stature is built on experience and credentials, as you mentioned, like having that championship ring or being an all-star. But when you have it and use it that way, the coach doesn't have to worry about the locker room, because Chandler has got that covered.
And we welcome you back. Glad to have you with us as more basketball is on the way. During the break, the players getting refueled with Gatorade. We're looking amped up and ready to get going once again. And guys, the Suns pretty much in control here.
I just like the way they're getting out the open floor, taking advantage of all those fast break chances here early on.
I agree with you, Greg. I mean, they can run, and they've done a good job filling the lanes in transition.
They've got Barbosa. Warren is out there with Alex Len. Then there's Bledsoe. And it's Tucker in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's out there for Phoenix. And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. Thomas against Bledsoe. Thomas passes to Crowder. He feeds it to Olynyk. This one for 3. Knocks it loose. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession. The Boston Celtics figured to be near the bottom of the league last year. In many ways, they outperformed a lot of people's expectations.
And by no means were they a contender at any point, but they very well could be ahead of themselves in terms of the rebuilding process.
And Bledsoe, here we go. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes... Oh, my goodness. He's just getting nasty on him now. Wow.
Yeah, now that they've built up a lead, this is when he really breaks out those incredibly slick moves.
Man, like a Ginsu knife and dicing.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. Wasted on 6 points in the quarter.
And really, it looks like on his own and really build that lead up.
Here's Olynyk. No good from outside.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, you hope that's not indicative of the type of D they're going to play, because if they do, they're going to have struggles with him tonight.
Beyond the arc. Offensive rebound. Suns leading by 13. And now running up the court, Barbosa pushing it up.
You have got to be kidding.
Well, talk about taking things into your own hands.
I tell you what, that's one of those plays where you want to get credit for not only the bucket, but also the assist.
Watching P.J. Tucker, he does all the little things for you, plus some big ones as well ever since he came into the league. He's been a tremendous glue guy.
Yeah, he's a Velcro guy. You don't want him handling the ball a bunch or launching a lot of threes, but he's physically imposing, and he gives you what he's got. You know the effort is always going to be there with him.
And Bledsoe, here we go. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
And talking about P.J. Tucker, he's really played the same role the past 3 seasons. Excellent inside-out defender, tremendous rebounder for his size, and he really plays within his limitations, taking only shots he can make and also not turning the ball over.
D, he's checked in for Phoenix. Booker comes in for Leandro Barbosa. Bledsoe outside. They double-team Bledsoe. Dishes to Tucker. From deep. Shot clock at 5. Al Horford with the rebound.
You know, it's funny. We talk about glue guys like Tucker being instrumental to winning the championship, but it's really about trying to find the best guys at what they do. And the case can be made that Tucker is one of the best in the NBA at what he does.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the trip.
Yeah, Greg, you know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
He downed that one from long distance. 16 points for Eric Bledsoe. Now here's Smart, guarded by Bledsoe. Smart misses.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
Bledsoe with the rebound. Suns leading by 19. Here's the lob to the hoop. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. 7-second difference. Shot game clock. And Green slams it in.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates...
That's a beautiful jam. Wow, we're going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Kevin. That was special.
My goodness, that was almost a circus-like dunk. And really the defense not organized on that inbounds play, and boy, do they pay the price with the triple.
Bledsoe for 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And how about that, responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Terrific little tay-to-tay going on right now. Back and forth. Here we go.
Dropping bombs. How many more threes are we going to see from him tonight?
Well, we've already seen plenty. I mean, he's got more points from outside the arc than inside of it so far.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Phoenix ahead, up by 16. And time now to go courtside.
Well, Tyson, what has been the key to enabling your team to control the tempo of this game throughout this first half?
I think the way we came out defensively, we locked into their sets. We're taking them out what they want to accomplish. Because of that, we're able to make some shots on the other end.
It all came together in that first 24 minutes. Tyson, thanks for the time, guys.
Thank you, Doris, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for the third quarter of basketball.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here, joined by Shaquille O'Neal. Eric Bledsoe is having one of those nights. He had 21 points, 5 assists, and 2 rebounds. And now, folks, it's just about time for the third quarter to begin. We will see you after the final buzzer.
Back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen. You know, Eric Bledsoe has been exceptional here, guys.
The way he was able to attack the rim in that first half, defenders are going to need to start building walls and being connected defensively if they want to have any chance to stop it.
Now, come on, Greg. That's much easier said than done when he's the penetrator. I mean, his speed and agility make him extremely tough to cover.
On the floor for Boston, Thomas is the point with Bradley to his side. Jake Crowder out there with Uredko, and it's Olynyk in at center.
You know, there was a time when some thought Tyson Chandler would be a draft bust, but you know, it took some time before he found his niche and has been one of the best bigs in the NBA for the span of his career. You know, that shows you also when you draft guys out of high school, they're going to need a couple more years to really define who they are as players.
The whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
And that's miscue number 2 for them tonight. On the whole, they've been doing a great job of taking care of the basketball.
Yeah, there's a reason, Greg, they've held on to this lead. I mean, being very cautious and controlled with their passing and execution offensively.
Chandler was a bit of a late bloomer, but you can't argue with his presence on the floor now.
Well, he won a title and embodies what you need to do in order to win titles. I mean, Chandler makes all the difference on defense, and that's why teams will just still want him even late in his career.
Thomas gets a wide open look. Boston again missing.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range. I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup. That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half. And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Phoenix making some changes. Warren comes in for Eric Bledsoe. And it's Barbosa in for Booker. And Rozier, he's checked in for Jay Crowder. And here's Dudley for 3. The shot no good. So the Celtics will take it the other way.
Well, that's a lot of bricks by them early in the second. Only 1 make on 5 tries so far in the second half.
Puts up a 3. And the basket by Rozier. Rozier's got his first 3 points of the game.
That's a weapon they've been allowed to use at will today.
Yeah, the defense struggling to take that away from him. Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
The Celtics really seem to get better as last season wore on, too. GA finished the year looking very dangerous.
And Kevin, with the Celtics, they were dynamite after the All-Star break. Had the second best record in the Eastern Conference post-All-Star.
All going up court. And Bradley gets it to go on the assist from Olynyk. Bradley's got his second basket of the game.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
And here's Dudley for 3. Rebound by Olynyk. Olynyk's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Here's Bradley. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Bradley's got 7 points in the game. Suns leading by 8. Knight kicks to Warren. That's a very good look and converts.
And the game of basketball is one of runs. And right now, this one's definitely not over.
No, it certainly isn't. I mean, if they string together a few more baskets and get a couple of stops, I mean, this game will be tight again just like that. So stay tuned.
A steal. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Bradley dishes to Thomas. And he banks in the layup. 7 points in the game.
Boy, this run really triggered by their transition offense.
And you can see the momentum swinging now. They've gotten a huge boost of energy, and now the offense starting to click.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it home.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
What a year for the Suns in terms of transactions. Start of the season with Dragic and Thomas on the roster and moved them both, Clark, at the deadline.
And, you know, most folks saw the Dragic trade coming after his disagreements with the team. The Thomas trade was a bit of a surprise to them.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics.
And as you said, the Suns made a flurry of deals at the deadline. You knew they would move one guard, but ended up moving 2. Brought back 1 as well. He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I'm about as shocked as you are, Clark.
And there's the pass to Crowder. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. Crowder's got 9.
It has been a A three-point barrage for them since halftime.
Not sure if it's been by design or simply by accident, but either way, it has been impressive.
It's a fourth.
Nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Suns lead by 5. And we're coming right. All right, we welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. Fourth quarter should be good.
Hey, kid, you ready? All right, let's go.
Suns leading by 5. Booker out there at Bledsoe. Then it's P.J. Tucker. Then it's D, and it's Len in at the center position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Boston shooting around 41% on the night. To the left side wing. They kick it out to Green. From deep three-point range, Eric Bledsoe grabs the miss.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially, Greg, when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Smart passes to Horford. Lets the three fly. Smart misses. The Suns shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. Bledsoe outside. Cannot hit.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Here's Green. Lee Baz was put in just the right spot.
Excellent work offensively to get that shot attempt into a can't-miss area.
Bledsoe outside. Wide open. He claims that one off the bad line, and down it falls. And the Suns lead by 9. Smart with the ball. Now guarded by Bledsoe. And the wide open shot from Green. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range.
Now here's Bledsoe. D right on him. He dishes it to Len. Puts it up from 12. The rebound by Johnson.
And that was a difficult shot from mid-range simply because the defense was engaged.
Yeah, and I think the quickness of the closeout really threw him off.
Now Bledsoe. Lets it go with the 3. That doesn't go either for Bledsoe.
And I wouldn't put it past them guys to eventually start hitting those, given what he did in the first half.
Smart. No good from outside.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen. Yeah, real nice shot selection there. I guess he's working on his buzzer beater form.
That's a reach, but perhaps that is the case. And maybe he was trying to knock a bird off of the scoreboard.
You're about right. Because I still can't figure that one out.
No, and I see no bird. No. And then Johnson with the dunk.
Now, this is why the breakaway rim was invented. For plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down for him by hanging on that wall.
Yeah, he did.
I tell you what, a great dunk, and this is even a better game we got going on right now. Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whoever he's facing.
Shot by Crowder. No good.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
Bledsoe for 3. Bledsoe with another miss.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
To the inside, and the ball goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Horford.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Some changes for Phoenix. Tyson Chandler is checked in for Alex Len.
second half after making just one in the first.
And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
Celtics ball.
Celtics trail by 9. From deep, Thomas. From beyond the arc, and then some.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second three of the game.
The Suns shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. Off the inbound pass. Phoenix grabs the miss. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Bledsoe. They get it back. Chandler kicks to Booker. And tonight launches it. That one does not go. It puts him at 5 for 9 from the field.
It's going to take something special for them to come back now.
Well, I would say something special and some luck as well, or good fortune, however you want to phrase it.
And it's Phoenix's ball. 6-point game. And now they decide to foul intentionally. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he is unable to get the second one.
This game's finally gotten away from him.
Yeah, it certainly has. I mean, there's not really much they can do at this point.
Jerebko kicks to Crowder. It's Thomas outside. That doesn't go either for Thomas.
Oof,